Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Convetted panel. And today we're going to be talking about the transformation in the B2B buying experience. So, Kevin, maybe if you could introduce yourself, the board, as well as panelists that are on the conversation with you on this theme.
Sure. Kevin O'Malley. I'm the Vice President of Marketing at SalesLoft. We're wrapping up our second theme around authentic selling, and the intent is to dig a little bit deeper into the definition of when we say authentic selling. What does that actually mean, and what are people doing today to better align with their buyers around authenticity? So we set out to dig a little deeper on that topic with our panelists, and it was some really amazing points that came out that I'm looking forward to sharing today.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about the panelists that are in the conversation with you.
The one thing they do all have in common is that they carry the bag, and they really understand what customers and buyers are going through to make decisions in today's very noisy world. So they have a really good feel for what buyers want to hear, and certainly what's working and what's not when it comes to selling with authenticity. We've been having this conversation for the last couple of weeks, great dialogue. And what's cool is, the 5 of our panelists are from around the world. And so it's a continuous dialogue. I love the fact that the conversation is literally going around 24 hours a day. And just they were feeding off each other as to what they felt was driving this authenticity. The summary is that companies are using authentic selling to deliver a better sales experience. So the 4 points that came out are authentic selling is about taking an empathetic and caring approach. So actually taking the time to understand where the buyer is coming from. Authentic selling is also about helping your buyer be a better buyer. So what are you doing as a seller to actually help them make better business decisions? The third one was authentic selling is about relevant personalization, not crossing the line of going too personal, but taking the time to research and understand the buyer so that you can better relate to their challenges and the problems they're facing. And then the fourth one was authentic selling needs to be an intentional part about who you're hiring and how you're training them, because it is a skill that can be taught. And so those were the 4 things that really came out, sort of a driving theme for authentic sellers. Going back to the 4 points, authentic selling is about taking an empathetic and caring approach. Michael Corey had a great contribution, and he said, co-creating solutions that fit and achieve the desired outcomes for your clients. And David Cottrell said, they must walk a mile in their shoes. It came out to light is that if you're going to be an authentic seller, you've got to take the time to also understand your customer and your buyer and take a caring approach. You've got to be there to help them and create a solution that's actually going to help achieve their desired outcomes. The second one was authentic selling is about helping your buyer be a better buyer. I love this comment that Ed Edison brought out. Selling is not authentic unless the focus is on solving your customer's problems. The other one was the great sellers persuade with great questions that force prospects to look at issues from new angles. We engage our clients all the time. If you don't bring valuable insights, then what are you doing to help the buyer? Helping them understand and educating them on how they can make better business decisions, getting them to think about their problem from a different perspective is really essentially taking an authentic way of helping their business. Not serving you, but serving them. The third point was authentic selling is about relevant personalization. Some great dialogue around personalization and how personalization in your communication, whether it's at the front of the communication effort to engage the prospect, but also throughout the engagement. Robert Cameron said, deliver a personalized approach versus the old spray and pray. We all know this approach that has been a tried and true an approach for trying to broaden your reach, but that approach is not working anymore. The fact that it's not effective has forced sellers to rethink their approach, and this personalized approach done at scale can really help you connect with your buyers. The other part about communicating with personalization or relevant personalization was around studying your audience. So before you personalize, you actually have to know what to personalize. This is a really cool part of the conversation on this panel is the trend map. There's been a lot of movement over since the last theme, and some great new ones have been added. The one that really stayed up there as a one that's a huge impact to revenue, but as well as ease to implement, is around social selling metrics and analytics. So, it goes back to that personalization. There's a lot of data out there, and used right can help you really elevate your sales game. But there's also some other interesting ones that are coming out that the group is starting to align on, which is, around sales enablement. If you've got a large sales team, making sure that you're consistently preparing them, onboarding them, ensuring that their productivity is consistent, training them on a continuous basis of how to help them sell better, connect with their buyers. Sales enablement looks to be a really interesting topic that we may have to dig into later themes.
Kevin, that was fantastic summary for the priority map as well as the theme. Obviously this is in a continuum of discussion with the panel. What's the next topic that you're going to be discussing?
Digging into the next theme is going to be around technology that's actually being used to help drive best practices within your sales organization. So if this last theme was around authentic selling, now what technology that our company's using to embrace and to bring out the best in salespeople, and how are they making best practices and ensuring everybody on their team is utilizing the technology to its fullest.
Fantastic. Well, Kevin, this has been incredibly enlightening, and we are certainly looking forward to the next conversation. Thank you so much for joining.
Thanks for having me.